I'm Simran Sethi, and this is Tree Hugger TV, green news you can use from the blogosphere and beyond. This week on Tree Hugger TV, a McVictory for the Amazon and a celebration of life after death, courtesy of Groovy Green. In recent years, the explosive expansion of soya farming in the Amazon has become one of the main threats to the world's largest rainforest. So the latest news from Greenpeace via hug.com has us jumping for soy joy. Last April, Greenpeace released a report that implicated fast food giants McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken as two of the biggest culprits in rainforest destruction. After pressure from Greenpeace and the general public, McDonald's has now agreed to stop selling chicken fed on soya grown in newly deforested areas of the Amazon rainforest. Greenpeace says KFC refuses to discuss their role in Amazon destruction, but the nonprofit will now be working with Mickey D's to develop a zero deforestation plan. In response to this action, the big five soya traders, Cargill, ADM, Bunge, Dreyfus, and Amaji, have committed to a limited 2-year moratorium of buying soya from deforested areas. To learn more about what it will take to ensure the moratorium is effective, log on to TreeHugger.com and Hug.com. What uses over 100,000 tons of steel, 30+ million board feet of hardwood, and over 827,000 gallons of embalming fluid? Well, if you guessed American cemeteries, you'd be right. Burials are an ecologically unfriendly practice. And if you think cremation gets you off the hook, consider this. Each cremation releases between 0.8 and 5.9 grams of mercury as bodies are burned, which amounts to somewhere between 1,000 and 7,800 pounds of mercury each year, 75% of which goes into the air, while the rest settles into the ground and water. Michael Destries over at Groovy Green took a tour of the Green Springs Natural Cemetery, committed to commemorating the passing of loved ones and protecting the earth in the process.
We're not interested in embalming, and we're not interested in people being buried in rainforest hardwood boxes with murals painted on the inside and, totally sealed up, hermetically sealed, etc., etc. So that kind of thing we're opposed to. We really want very simple, traditional dust-to-dust burials.
I think at first, you got to remember, we started in 1998 in rural South Carolina. Like I said, there were, I think one of the local papers called it Tree Hugger Hippie Heaven. We had, it was called it would be some kind of new age weirdness. And once people understood that what we were doing was really traditional burial, this is a neo-traditional thing. In South Carolina, we realized that the message was better understood when we used Genesis 3:19, dust thou and dust thou shalt return. I don't know how much more traditional you can get than that in Western civilization.
And I also like the notion that people can get buried at minimal expense, that the land wouldn't be torn up and used for vaults, and people can get buried any way they want, in a shroud, in a casket if they want, but that it's a less intensive way of getting buried. And I just like the simplicity of it. It's an old-fashioned notion.
Each plot for Green Springs is 15 feet by 15 feet. Only one person can be buried per plot. Markers include engraved natural fields or quarry stone, native trees and bushes, or both. While these monuments will not last forever, the grave sites themselves are plotted in GPS and marked with magnetized nails for future reference. Each lot sells for $500.
If you want to learn more about natural burials, check out the video in its entirety at groovygreen.com. And if you have great green video to share, drop us a line at video@treehugger.com. Thanks for watching.